Hey ZEIL users, I wanted to give you a quick run through today of our new job posting flow. So we've achieved two things with this. The first is that we've really simplified and streamlined the entire process down to 4 stages. And the second thing that we've done is we've actually partnered with Google to bring you an AI job description generator, which we're really excited about. We do have a deep subset and roadmap of AI integrations that will be coming powered by Google in future as well into the ZEIL app. But for now, we're just starting with the job description. So let's jump across to the job information. Once you've chosen your job title, we need to chuck in the location. In this case, we're going to pull up 33 College Hill, which is the ZEIL offices. It's really important that you select the location off of the drop-down menu so that we can ensure we can geolocate that correctly to the talent. Now, once you've put in these first 5 bits of information, so the job title, location, role level, work type, and work style, you're actually able to utilize the AI to generate a job description. Now, when we generate this, it actually pulls information from your company profile to give you an about the business, and it pulls information from the job information inputs that you've put in. So the more you put in on the left-hand side, the more you'll get out on the right. You are then able to jump in and edit this information and this job description as freely as you would like. You can also regenerate, but when you do regenerate, you lose the past information. So feel free to have a really good play with this and see if it fits into your job posting flow. Jumping back across into the job information, the next section is salary. Interestingly, we have just reviewed all of our data across ZEIL, which is more than 7,000 jobs now, and we have determined that there's 60% more applicants that are applying to jobs that actually have a salary viewable on the job card. So my suggestion is to really consider that when you are coming down to post a job. We then move into additional compensation, at which point, if you'd like to, you can add by free text any additional bonuses that you may like to and create those, which will then pop up on your job. Skills required is really simple. We can dive in here and we can pull from a list, a really deep list of skills that are available in the platform now for you to be able to pre-populate with. And some of them are quite technical, so I can even search down here for, say, a HubSpot specialist potentially. For this marketing manager role. So you can do up to 5 different skills at that point in time. Let's move on to the insertion of an ATS link. At this point in time, if your system allows for it, we really would love if you could add a ZEIL source tracking code, or if that's not possible, if you have the optionality in your applicant tracking system to ask where did you hear about us, please put ZEIL as an option there because it really helps us to be able to track where candidates are coming from. So if it's the right time for you, add in your ATS URL at this point in time. Moving down to benefits and perks. Now these are pulled through from your company page. So you can really simply deselect any that don't apply to this particular role. Moving on to job selection, or job schedule, that is a Monday to Friday for us in this case. Now we're going to save and continue on to the application questions. So the application questions are predominantly templated. You obviously can make your own application questions, but let me just give you a quick run through about some of the ones that are templated. I will do a driver's license question. Do you have a valid driver's license? I can choose whether that's a yes/no answer or a free text, and I can also give an unideal answer, at which point in time you will be able to see whether the candidates have answered that question according to your desired outcomes or not, and filter accordingly through the ATS. So you can either use one of the templates here, or you can build a custom question for yourself as well. Let's just build one more question here. Would you be happy to work on an on-site setting? That is a simple yes or no, and let's say that yes is our ideal answer. So once you've completed those, you can save and continue on to the next stage, which is going to be the creative build. So we've actually completely redesigned our creative library, which is really exciting. In this scenario, I'm going to take you through the building of a plus campaign. So now I come in and I can see the exact number of cards that I need to complete, as well as a preview. So if we dive in here and we want to select a recently used campaign, I'm going to select this one. I can just quickly click on it and the campaign will pop up. I will be able to see exactly what it looks like in a preview format as well. So that's really nice. So the same applies to the tile card. You can select one that has been recently used or choose to grab one from your ZEIL library. In this case, I will select a recently used one. Split testing, let's do that so that we make sure that we are getting those optionalities of card creative coming through and ensuring that we're appealing to the right people at the right time. I'm going to dive into the ZEIL library here and choose something that's a little bit differentiated and unique. And let's see how these two different pieces of creative perform for different audiences, one being male, one being female. I'm not going to upload a job post video in this case, so I can simply save and continue, and I go straight into a review of the job, at which point I will be able to approve it and get it up and live in the platform. So we can see a preview off to the side, and all of the job information is here for you to be able to quickly review, ensure it's perfect, check your application questions, and if you're happy with it, confirm the guidelines and publish. At any point in time as well, you can go back to one of these other stages and edit your work, which makes it really simple to use and operate. The last thing also, which I just want to quickly touch upon, is that if you come back into your main homepage, you can also jump into the Jobs tab and see your drafts and edit them from there as well. So that makes it really easy to always be able to relocate and reprocess any information. That's all, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I really appreciate all your support of the ZEIL platform.